What's up, guys? Been a while since I've uploaded a video. Well, I'm here because there's a reason to do a video now. Man, look at that. That's pretty pleasant. This is a pretty pleasant thing right here. I approve. I approve a lot. We got some story here, blah, blah, blah. Apparently she won some volleyball tournament. Okay, there's her VA. Let's go to stats, right? There's some booty. Alright. So, Libra. She's got ML Charlotte stats. She's got Luna stats. It's the same thing. Self-imprint is attack, which is pretty nice. She doesn't get any bonus crit. No bonus effectiveness. Nothing like that. Her stats are okay. I mean, good HP, you know, above average speed, decent defense, you know, decent attack. Like, it's pretty nice. We don't know what her modifiers are yet because obviously this shit just went up. So, I'm going to take a look at her skills. Alright, let's eat together. This is their skill 2. This is a passive effect as well. Reduces the effect of decreased combat readiness debuffs inflicted on all allies by 30%. This skill does not stack with other passive skills of the same name. Increases evasion by 50% when the caster is at max health. So, what this means is, she's a fire unit with 50% evasion. Bazaar cannot hit her. So as long as you have immunity on her, Bazaar literally can't do anything against her, which is pretty nice. We needed a unit like this in the game, to be honest. And it's a good thing they coupled her with other abilities that make her usable. Like, this isn't her only niche. Like, she's actually good on top of this as well. I'm guessing this starts at 30 and it goes up. It goes up to 50, it looks like. By 50%. So, like, Fire Litica, for example, she'll only push back 50% CR. Yeah. Oh, it reduces the effect. So does this mean, like, it'll cancel out 30% or it turns 30% into 15%? Like at 50. Maybe you can see that here. Okay, here we're looking to see if Bazaar actually pushes back. Get the miss? Yeah, they still got pushed back. So it cuts it in half is what it does. So his pushback will only be 15% instead of 30%, right? It still pushes back. It doesn't nullify it. It just cuts it in half when it's max mullet, okay? So that's how that works. Let's skip forward a little bit. Got our skill 3 here. Yufine special. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies, so she's got a cleanse. A DPS with the cleanse is very good. Like, look how, for just an example, like, look how good Lilius is, okay? How useful is that cleanse? It's very useful, right? This is nice. Attacks all enemies in the middle of a night market before granting the caster increased greater attack for 2 turns, and then increases combat readiness on top of that. So, if you look at this, the best thing I can relate this to is Lilius' skill 3, except you gain CR instead of push, which arguably I think is better because you can't resist, right, boosting combat readiness. Yeah, your team's just going to gain the CR. You're not relying on pushback like you are with Lilius. Granted, I don't know if this is going to hit as hard as Lilius because, you know, the special modifier that she has where she uses the allies attack instead of her own. But I think this is the best, like, that's the best comparison I can make. I'm assuming this is going to hit decently hard. And the CR push is pretty nice on top of it, right?
유핀의 스페셜은 아군 전제하고 관우 장식입니다. 또한 아군 전체 행동 게이지를
See if we can see some damage here. She's got 12k HP.
아군 전체가 적의 행동 게이지 감소를 비롯한 약화율법 공격을 받았더라도 3스킬로 만회하.
And she didn't do no damage there. Like, what the heck? Like, literally nothing. So. Yeah, she didn't even break the FCC barrier. So that's interesting. I kind of wish they would have give her greater attack before she does the damage, but I don't know. Maybe that makes her too strong. And then we have the S1, just one bite. Attacks the enemy by tearing up a food market with a 45% chance to burn for one turn. This goes up to, it looks like 60%. When used on the caster's turn, just one bite becomes an attack that targets all enemies. Changed attack is unaffected by elemental disadvantage. No shit. So she can hit water units. I didn't notice that when they were going through it before. That's nice. And does not trigger a dual attack.
한입의 왕은 식단가를 해집어 적을 공격하고 1턴 시킵니다. 자신의 턴의 사용 시 전체 공격으로 변경되며 불리한 속성의 영향을 받지 않습니다. 단
So yeah, she breathes fire, which is pretty sick actually, and does an AoE that burns. So, and then there's this thing, right? Champion's Trophy. This is an Abyssal Crown that gives you 30% effectiveness for warriors. This artifact's kind of just made for her. It's not activated on a counter. I was initially thinking that this would be sick on Purgus, but Purgus only AoEs on a counter attack. Another unit, unironically, this would be good on is Batiste, because he also has an AoE S1 as long as he hits an attack buff. So, or an attack decrease on the enemy team. He'll also AoE stun on top of that. I don't know how practical it's going to be on him. I don't know what other warrior would be good with this. Possibly Alencia on this artifact can be very good, because Alencia, like, she uses S3 and then she's using S1 the entire time. So just having a chance to stun on Alencia is nice. It gives her more effectiveness, which she definitely needs. I think Alencia is another warrior that could really use this well. As for any other ones, I can't really think of any other warriors that could really take advantage of this artifact. Maybe like Sigrid. It doesn't proc on an extra attack though, so when Sigrid's like S2 into S1, I probably won't proc that. So it won't work that way. Oh, extra attack would mean it wouldn't proc on Batiste either. So yeah, this thing is literally just made for her, and I think it's pretty good on Alencia as well. I can't really think of any other warrior. Maybe, I don't know, Dark Corvus memes, right? Then you stun on Dark Corvus. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if people were putting this on Dark Corvus just to stun. But then again, you want him to get hit more. Maybe like I could see in like RTA, like Dark Corvus put this shit on. It would be pretty fucking annoying. But yeah, so that's that. I mean, this unit is pretty good, guys. From what I see here, like she's gonna shake the meta up a bit. And there's another unit that I need to cover in a video that's also gonna shake up the meta a bit. And a lot of really good changes to the game from what I've seen in that live stream, which I should probably do another video on as well. So thank you, Smilegate, for giving me some content that I can do now, because I've been really slacking on doing this stuff. I haven't really been playing Epic 7 that much lately, but you know, I still get on, do my dailies. I try to stream it a couple times a week and etc. But you know, I'm playing World of Warcraft mainly now, so Epic 7 is just kind of my side thing. But I'm still very invested into the game. I'm definitely going to get this unit, and I'm definitely going to get that artifact. I think that artifact is really important to get. Guys, this is going to be another drink where, like, you're going to want to have it. You're going to want to have this unit. But this fucker is everywhere, dude, and she's a hard counter to him. Like, she does what Karowick wants to do, right? Karowick, like, he came out and everyone was like, oh, poggers. He's so good, he's gonna stop Basar, and then like he doesn't do anything after he stops Basar. He's just kind of fucking useless, and he gets resisted, right? The counterplay that Yufine has here against Basar, it happens no matter what. There's no 15% chance that Basar is gonna resist your silence, right? The only way Basar can stop her from doing her thing is if he has Oath Key on. Okay? It's not gonna happen very often. She's good anti-cleave as well, just because she has 50% evasion. Another unit that's introduced into the evasion meta, she doesn't have an evasion buff. She just has evasion at max health. So even after you heal her to full health, or you give her skill null, or you know, stuff like that, like she's gonna stay to where she has evasion. If you can keep her topped off, she's gonna have evasion, which is really strong. And it's not dispellable. So it's an innate 50% as long as she's max health. That's going to make her really hard to one-shot in a lot of situations too. Assuming she dodges. I mean, there's RNG there, but... And then coupled with her own greater attack buff, like her kit is just pretty sick from what I've seen. And she don't look half bad either. We need more units like this in the game. I don't know why she's got handcuffs on her ankle. Dude, she could literally just slide her foot through that shit. Look how big that thing is. How's it even staying on there anyways? That shit would just fall off. Why did... What is this around the watermelon? Okay. I don't know, guys. I mean, she's really good. Definitely pull for her. She's going to be very relevant in Guild War defense for sure. I think she's going to be great in RTA. Just the fact that she brings a cleanse. You know, we're in a heavy debuff meta right now. And the fact that she, you know, can dodge Basar's. Then, you know, like Cerise is still going to shit on her probably. So that's something that's going to happen. But, yeah, her S1 isn't affected by element, remember? So that's also going to be pretty nice. Right, so I think she's a pretty solid unit. As for how you're going to build her, is probably multiple ways. Bruiser-ish, you can build her fast. It just really depends. I think you want her to go decently quick so you can take advantage of the CR push, right? Because she does couple with the CR push. I'd probably build her kind of quick. I would build her bulky enough to where she doesn't die. As for, like, effectiveness and etc., like, she dispels here and then gives you attack buff. There's no... You don't need effectiveness on this ability, right? And then on her passive, you don't need effectiveness here either. So, really, any effectiveness you get on her is just going to be for her skill 1, which burns, and artifact procs. So, and then she gets 30% here. Yeah, I'd definitely go for one of these, and I would recommend pulling this unit. Like, don't pass her up. She's good. And with that being said, I'm just going to wrap this video up so I can record another video after this. So if you're new here, toss me a sub. I'd appreciate it. If you enjoyed this little analysis of I don't remember what Yufine this is. Champion Yufine or some shit. Holiday Yufine, something like that. Yeah, Holiday Yufine. Then drop me a like. I'd appreciate it. Let's try and hit 10k subs. And I'll try and upload some more because I really need to. That being said, catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Fuck.